Daniel Ricciardo has returned to Red Bull as a reserve driver after McLaren ended his deal early. Daniel Ricciardo has remained his true cheery self, joking that Red Bull is going to have 3 cars on the grid next year after returning to the team as a reserve driver for the 2023 season. After McLaren decided to terminate Ricciardo's contract a year early, the Australian was unable to find a seat at another team. As a result, he has returned to Red Bull as their third driver behind two-time F1 world champion Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. This comes following links with a backup role at Mercedes. Ricciardo made his F1 debut for HRT in 2011 while under contract with Red Bull, before spending 2 seasons with Red Bull's feeder team Toro Rosso. He then replaced fellow Australian Mark Webber at Red Bull in 2014 and partnered Sebastian Vettel, Daniil Kvyat and Verstappen across a 4-year stint. However, he decided to leave Red Bull in 2018 and spent 2 seasons with Renault, before making an ill-fated move to McLaren. When asked about his decision to depart Red Bull, Ricciardo told GrandPrix.com, "I do believe I did the right thing. I really needed to do it, but for sure, on paper, you could say that if I had remained in Red Bull I would have got more podiums, probably would have won more races, so I get it when people tell me I should never have left, but I truly believe I needed this." Also, looking back at 2020, I feel that was one of my best seasons in Formula One, from a self-evaluation, so I did have, let's say, success post-Red Bull, and where Red Bull is today it's a phenomenal place, but my 2018 season with them was a disaster. It started really well with 2 wins in 6 races, but then I didn't get another podium. I didn't finish on 8 or 9 occasions, and I am not throwing back to them, but I was not very happy then, so I feel like I needed to try something else. So when I look back at that time and how I felt in 2018, I still stand by. I still think I did the right move. Did it work out perfectly? No, it didn't, but I still feel I needed to answer that question of what could be, and it has been answered. I am totally okay with it. I think Red Bull is going to have 3 cars on the grid next year, so it'll be okay. Laughs.